should you get a 3D printer, especially considering that Trench Crusade only has 3D printed miniatures, and you can only get them through Only Games or your friend that has a printer. And there's only two answers to this, yes or no. And if you want yes, then you have to follow a few rules and check a few boxes. And I wrote a document about this that specifies what you need to do to have a FDM printer, a plastic printer, it's the same thing, which people use mainly to make like bases, vases, cool things in your house, or like hooks. I used it to 3D print hooks for like tools, like you can see behind me, like holders for different hobby tools. Then I make terrain with it, and you can even make miniatures with it if you got a good enough bamboo printer and right settings. I have not tried that myself too much though. I made a video earlier before and on how to fix the layer lines on a plastic model which you printed. But if you want to make highly detailed resin miniatures, or just miniatures, you need a resin printer, in my opinion. And if you want to get a resin printer, you need to have the space for it. Because the plastic printer, you can have, I'd say, pretty much anywhere, as long as you can stand the noise and the eventual smell, and like you can ventilate the poisonous fumes, which you cannot see, but apparently exists. Resin printer, however, you cannot have anywhere because it is messy. It is a messy thing to have, and it doesn't matter how prepared you are. If you have gloves and alcohol, and it's gonna get messy. It's just the way it is, and you have to live with it. It also smells way more. So you need an area which is ventilated and which can get messy. So this is my setup. I currently have one Creality printer and with a homemade heating pad, because heat, you need a place which is heated for the resin to work properly, and it's cold as trench in northern Sweden. So I have a aquarium heating pad in there, which worked well for me. This Photon Mono has an inbuilt heater on it, and the Frozen machine just works without a heater, because Frozen, I think their screen is a bit stronger than the light, but yeah, I'm not sure why. But you need a cleaning station for the resin prints, like alcohol or water if you got a water wash. And you need some UV light to cure it. And this is my UV light curing station. And as you can see, everything here is disgusting. But this is the way it gets when you printed a few prints and you aren't a super tidy person. Except for the mess and the money, you need to have a lot of patience. Not patience, but patience. Because it will fail, it will probably break. I broke at least 2 resin printers in my days. Not because I wanted to or that I didn't follow instructions, but because you're new at it and the things are quite delicate, like the FEP sheet at the bottom of the bathtub that holds the resin easily breaks. And if that breaks, resin gets all over the screen, and you try to clean that easily breaks. Like, you have to be patient that it will fail, and that you will have to spend a lot of time learning and trial and erroring. And but if you do these things, and if you try it out, it will be a very fun hobby. It will last you for rest of your life. Like I'm at year 4 now of printing, not every day, but at least once a week, and you can like make such cool armies. Like these are Tulamasu for my Chaos Dwarfs. Like I can just make them. I can make this in 4 or 5 hours. I can paint it tonight. These are Fable Cell designs. The Broniac designs, by the way. And yeah, resin printing, super fun. You can do it. Follow the steps. See if you have the capacity in your garage or in your cellar or in your attic. Whatever. Good luck.